Hey, Luminary, we have a second full moon in August. We close out August with a blue moon, a beautiful full moon in Pisces at 7 degrees. Listen for what it asks of you.
Welcome to Star Powered Astrology for Changemakers. I'm Leslie Tagorda, your guide, a Hawaii-born Filipino Jewish astrologer who loves navigating visionaries like you through the spiritual journey of your work so that you can be inspired to lead by your chart and become the luminary leader you were born to be.
Hey, luminaries, I have a short little episode here so that we can honor this beautiful Pisces full moon. Our Pisces full moon is our second full moon of August, making it a blue moon. It happens on August 30th at 6:35 p.m. Pacific, 9:35 p.m. Eastern. For those of us in the States, we will definitely be able to see this. A beautiful blue moon. Now, generally, right, a Pisces full moon is absolutely dreamy and vast, and maybe not so clear on what's being illuminated, but super dreamy and imaginative in what we want to create and what we feel. And generally, the Pisces full moon, well, always the Pisces full moon receives the light of the Virgo sun to bring into full illumination all the ways the shadows of Pisces have blocked the lights of your Virgo intentions. It's time to see everything in full illumination to make sure that we are still on course for our Virgo intentions, right? So Pisces and Virgo, they live on the opposite end of the spectrum and they need each other. Right? Virgo can get like hypercritical and very like analytical and get stuck in analysis paralysis without Pisces to say, hey, let's see the bigger picture. Let's be more in flow and see what's going on and feel into things instead of being so rigid. And for Pisces, sometimes we can get too much in the flow and not have any direction or aim, get too overwhelmed by all of our sensitive feelings. And we need Virgo to say, like, okay, let's compartmentalize things. Let's, make things more effective. Yes, have those feelings, but let's create a little boundaries to things, right? So we need both Virgo and Pisces to work together so that we can be more effective, be in more of a routine, create more rituals, and just feel more into what we want to do at a certain time. Now, this Pisces full moon is cozied up to Saturn, right? And so the shadows of any of your Pisces bad habits are pretty crystal clear and maybe a little heavy simply because Saturn is there just within a few degrees of the moon. And so when Saturn is involved with the Pisces intuition and emotions of this full moon, you can definitely expect to see, to feel, to express. I hope to express and not repress your pent up emotions and boundaries. So, express versus repress. Okay. I want to examine that a little bit because to pent up the vast, expansive, sensitive feels of emo Pisces is all but impossible, right? You tell a Pisces person to have some boundaries and they're like, what is a boundary? Because can you put the ocean into a box or a vessel? No, you can't. Okay. So instead, Saturn is here to show us how to filter instead of creating an entire boundary. So we can get rid of the heavy severity and weight of Saturn, where instead of bypassing and avoiding all of the things so that we don't feel all that sensitivity, Saturn is here to act as a filter, like a sieve, like when you make pasta and you put the pasta into a colander and all of the water comes out, but we still keep the pasta, right? That's what Saturn is here to do by allowing you to create a filter to to say, hey, these things, we're not going to allow all of these things, but we're going to allow some of these things in. And that gives us the clarity of emotion and intuition that Pisces really needs. And so at this full moon, I hope you're able to shine the light on the cost, right? The cost, what I mean by the cost is, what is it costing you in terms of your emotional wellness, your financial wellness, your physical wellness, your energetic wellness, of the ways you've been avoiding making real change by expecting things to be perfect before you even get started. Like earlier today, I was talking to one of my clients, and she is a dating coach. And she was talking about how her clients always have these excuses about whether they're going to start to get dating. Like, I'm going to wait till like I lose 10 pounds. I'm going to wait till this. I'm going to wait till that before they actually start moving in on their dreams of calling in the one. And so, where is that for you? Where have you been avoiding getting started or making real change or getting in a process because you're expecting things to be perfect before you even get started? Because you know what? If you're waiting for things to be perfect before you ever get started, you're never going to start. Perfectly imperfect action is how Virgo gets things going. And so this Pisces, notice those shadows of your Pisces. Notice where you're deflecting how you want to feel, or you're avoiding big or overwhelming conversations because you can't control every bit and piece. Notice where you are, what other some like Pisces shadows, feeling too much, um, having compassion for others and not having compassion for yourself. Really notice that and don't bypass that compassion. It's okay. You're okay. Trust me, the effort that you put into really analyzing where you've been operating in the shadows of Pisces will be well worth the reward. May you clearly see all of that you've been avoiding, especially when it comes to feeling things and processing your emotions, or trusting your intuition, or simplifying things so that they're not so overwhelming. All of these little bits of Pisces shadows that we get to illuminate and see so that you can tap into your daily work to let go and rise up. So I want to share a few little full moon reflections for you. Listen to your rising sign, if possible, and feel into where this works for you. Okay, so if you're an Aries or Libra, I want you to let go and rise up to finish things up so you can get out of rigid indecision. What needs accountability so you can actually get shit done? If you're a Taurus or Scorpio, you are here to let go and rise up to unite your communities without the need to be so serious. What needs releasing so you can bring impact through fun in the ways you change the world? If you're Gemini Sagittarius, like me, it's time to let go and rise up to heal your mindset, to heal your heart and visibility in your change making work. What needs full illumination and revelation to allow you to be seen and accomplish your soul's mission? If you're Cancer and Capricorn, it's time for you to let go and rise up with your words that educate and inspire. What needs reprioritizing to promote your message of self-acceptance and self-responsibility? For my Leo Aquarius friends, it's time to let go and rise up to connect with your value and your money. So, are you living by your values, or what needs rebalancing to bring in more ease and abundance? And lastly, for my Virgo Pisces friends, time to let go and rise up to connect to your leadership and your potent relationships. What needs recognition and recalibration in terms of me and we? Example, where have you not been reciprocal or not receiving in your relationships? So wherever you are in this world, enjoy the light of this blue moon, and may this illuminate where you need to awaken your flow so you can tap into your self-honoring rhythms of Virgo season. All right, my friends, talk to you soon. Oh, I have another thing. So Maui, Lahaina, still in massive recovery processes. Grieving is going to be happening for a while, and recovery has just started. Okay, we're not even close to getting into full rebuilding of Maui. This is going to take a long time, and there is going to be a lot of changes that I hope are happening from the community to reclaim land and reclaim stewardship and reclaim the wetlands, the water resources, and the water power that Lahaina once was. As this is going to be a long and ongoing process, I have opened up my introductory course, Written in the Stars. And for every single purchase of Written in the Stars, I lowered the price down to $99. It's like a 5-module training. It is so good. I've lowered the price down to $99. And from now throughout the end of September, every single purchase, every single penny that I earn from the purchase of Written in the Stars in the month of September 2023 is going to go to Maui recovery and rebuilding. You can trust that I will be donating this money to community organizations, Native Hawaiian organizations that are here to really support Lahaina in a native and a stewarded proper way. So if you've been kind of on the fence about purchasing Written in the Stars so that you can read your natal chart in the Astro Brand way, head on over to starpower.com/Maui, MAUI, and know that your purchase of $99, every single penny will go to the recovery of Lahaina. So wanted to share that with you. If you have any friends who are interested in astrology for work and leadership and change making, please share this with them. Let's get everybody supporting and taking care of our Aina. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Happy full moon. As a human design projector, my energy shines more brightly because of people like you who share my work. If you enjoy this podcast and want to help build a movement of innovative astrology and leadership and spark the intuitive revolution, please rate and review this podcast on Apple Podcasts, or better yet, share this podcast with your change-making besties. We will all shine brighter together as we create the future we want to see.